Hey guys, it's me, Dave. It's 6/13/2021. So it's Sunday night. The weekend's over. Sunday night about 10 p.m. So I thought I'd do a video. There's a couple of things I want to talk about tonight, but so I'll tell you what happened just a little bit ago. So a couple hours ago, I got hit. They almost made me feel drunk, like they were hitting me. I don't know, microwaves or something, making me feel a little woozy. It felt like I was drunk. It kind of stopped now, but I think it was them. I'm pretty sure it was them. Sometimes they hit you and you question because they hit you in different ways, and you're questioning if they're hitting you or not. So uh, that's what they're doing. I'll tell you about something. Okay, since I've had my heart attack, they gave me a heart attack, you guys. I showed the x-rays on video before. None of my arteries are blocked. I have no blockage. I have no plaque in my arteries, except for two spots I think they hit me in. Okay, I have two stents put in. So I had a heart attack on Sunday. It was a Sunday. I took my dog for a walk, came back home, and they hit me. Now, I think they hit me on Saturday night a little bit. I have about 20% blockage in a different area. Other than that, my um, arteries are not, I don't have no plaque in my arteries, right? So I'm on Lipitor. I want to get off Lipitor. I contacted my nurse practitioner asking to get off Lipitor or switching to a different drug like Crestor. Less side effects. It seems like people do better on Crestor than Lipitor. I think I'm having all kinds of side effects from taking Lipitor. So I stopped taking it. I'm going to try to lower my cholesterol naturally by eating more healthy, like oatmeal and berries, and have fish, fatty fish, like salmon and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do, because I think I'm getting some side effects, which I think I'm getting side effects kind of with the directed energy attacks. I actually think the Lipitor is making some of the attacks worse. So I want to get off it. I'm having shortness of breath. I mow the lawn. We have a little lawn. I mow the lawn and I have to go lay down for a few minutes, 10-15 minutes, to catch my breath. I'm breathing so heavy. When I get out of the shower, I'm breathing so heavy. I can barely get dressed. Put socks on in the morning, I'm breathing heavy. It's unbelievable. So I want to get off this drug. I stopped taking it on my own. I'm gonna start eating more healthy foods to lower my cholesterol. Okay, now I'll go into targeting. One thing I want to talk about um, is that we write to senators and all this stuff. Senators, congressmen, the president. We write to our leaders that are supposed to protect us. This should not go on. The thing I wanna say that I think is reality is that we're writing to these people, okay, and we're kind of explaining a little bit about our targeting. Maybe some people get burns and all this stuff. I don't go into heavy mind control because that kind of is unbelievable. I don't go into that. Um, you know, um, but the thing I want to say is that I think, okay, these guys know what's going on, all right, but what extent do they know what's going on? You know what I mean? I don't think they know we're being sexually assaulted. I don't think they know that our minds are being read, and we have street theater where people say parts of your life and all this stuff. Some of that stuff is unbelievable to explain. I don't go into all that. I stay to the basics of targeting, something that's believable and stuff. So what I want to say is that I don't think these guys know the extent of the detail of how bad we're being tortured. It's too I don't know, complex or too difficult to explain. when they're remote air monitoring you and they're putting all these images and all this stuff in your head, and they're putting porn in your head and all this stuff, you can never go to a congressman and tell them that unless you got in front of a board, a committee of congressmen. Maybe you could go into that a little bit. The thing is that this is unbelievable. I think they know something's going on. I don't think they realize how bad it is. I don't think they realize how bad it is. I write to people and I get an automated response back all the time when I write to people, or I get no response back when I write to people. You know, I wrote to Biden. I got no response back from Biden. I told him, I said, there's thousands of us that are being tortured in our homes in America. You know, there's thousands of us going through this. You know, we're going through the same thing these CIA agents and diplomats went through and all this stuff. I got no response. They ignore us. They totally ignore us. The more this comes out, the more we have a chance to talk about this. We have to attach our name to this somehow. They're gonna still ignore this until what? Until one of the family members gets hit. You know, maybe their husband will get hit, or maybe they'll get hit. And then maybe they'll do something. This is getting close to home where they're hitting White House staff, or they hit White House staff, and White House staffers and diplomats and everything else. We have to attach our name to this. I don't know how we do it exactly. Nobody's gonna listen to us yet. Nobody's listening to us yet. Okay, we got to keep on trying. We got to keep on writing to people. If there's good writers out there, we need to write some good letters, and go into a little bit of what we're going through. Not the unbelievable things where they're reading our mind. That would just be unbelievable, and they would label us as crazy. But if you're getting burns, your pets are being hit, you're getting pains where they're hitting your knees, or stuff like that, I think they might believe. We got to let these people know that there's something going on, and it's more serious. We're being tortured. I don't think they realize how bad it is. I really don't. If they knew how bad it was, you would have 80 senators or whatever fighting for us. I don't think they realize how bad it is. I don't think they realize that these guys are perverts. They're sexually twisted in the mind. I don't think they realize that. There's a lot I don't think they know about this program, but I think they do think something's going on, but I don't think they realize how bad it is, and stuff. So I just want to say that. Other than that, not too much going on. I got hit a couple hours ago. They made me feel like I was drunk. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm wasted. That was a couple hours ago. I feel better now, but it's unbelievable that in my program they do 2 12-hour shifts, and it's unbelievable that these guys wake up every day and look forward to torturing an innocent person in his bed, in his house, in his truck when he's driving. It's unbelievable. They look forward to that. I would love to see these people, because I don't understand their thinking, unless they have a criminal mind where they like to hurt innocent people, and it makes them feel powerful, like a drug, like like a drug, you know, where they get an adrenaline rush and they feel this powerful, this power that they really don't actually have. If you live in reality, they don't have this power. They're sitting behind a computer. That's all it is. It's some idiot sitting behind a computer, or a team of idiots sitting behind a computer, and they don't know what the hell's going on. They really don't. So that's what I want to say. Okay, I'll say one more thing. I went to the dollar store to get some soda. You know, cheap soda, because I'm broke. So I get some no name soda from the dollar store, and okay, so they usually have these grubby perps in there. They didn't have that tonight. I went around, I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock or whatever, and I went in there and there was perps in there. All right, I wasn't sure if they were perps or not, but then the wife started to bang things on the counter when she was getting ready to pay for stuff, so I wasn't sure. These weren't your low level perps. This was a couple that looked middle class. They weren't grubby. The guy looked like a nice guy. His wife kind of perped me when I was checking out. You know, they weren't your normal grub eggs. All right, usually they have grub eggs in there. You know, like all these grubby bastards in there. These were higher class people, middle class people. They didn't look like the type that would perp you, but they get all walks of life involved in this program. If you're in a good part of town, they get higher class people involved. If you're in a bad part of town, they'll get lower class people involved in your area. It's unreal, but these guys didn't look like your average perps. So who were they is my question. I don't know who they were, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good Sunday night. I hope you guys have a good week. We're all being hit. You know, we go through this every day. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what our bodies can take. You know, people would have a hard time believing us. They would have a hard time believing us that we're being tortured 24/7. We write to these people, and they should be outraged and angry that we are being tortured to hell, average Americans, innocent Americans. And they should be outraged and angry that this is happening to us. But we get no response. We get no response. We write to the people, we get no response. Like they don't care. Or they're controlled. Maybe they're blackmailed. You know, I don't know. You know, maybe they got dirt on these people. You know, I'll tell you something really quick, okay? Okay, now, when I was in the fake psych ward the last time, they set me up to this, I don't know what you call it. It's a facility that we have here in town. You can check yourself in, and you can check yourself out. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you have some problems and you need to talk to somebody, you can check yourself in. You can check yourself out. Okay, I'm going to tell you this really quick. When I was up there, they set me up there for a week, and I got perped. All perps, you guys. They all went home at nighttime. And they were slamming doors, and they were hitting me, saying parts of my life, and what I was thinking, and all this stuff. Okay, now, when I got out of there, shortly after, 2 senators visited that place. Al Franken and what the heck's his name? Another senator visited that place. Okay. Now, the people that were running this place were against me being harassed and all this stuff. They were not there. They were not there all week. They didn't agree with this, you know. So did they tell these senators what I went through? Because shortly after, all of a sudden the picture shows up with Al Franken pretending like he's grabbing a girl's boobs. Showed up. He resigned. The other guy, Steve, I can't remember his name. He left. He gave up his position as senator. And he was going to run for lieutenant governor. And he didn't get in. Those two disappeared. So did they get blackmailed? Did somebody try to stop this? Because I was being tortured horribly in that place. Horribly. Did somebody say something and try to stop this? And did they get blackmailed to make them disappear? They both disappeared. They were both gone. You know. So it's something I've thought about. I don't know if it's true or not. But it's unbelievable. I think there are people out there that try to get me out of this or something. I got tortured horribly in that treatment center, 14 hours a day, every single day. They did not give me one day off. I was tortured horribly, horribly. I'd get hit so bad in the head, they would knock my balance off, you know, and stuff. It was unbelievable. And getting harassed at nighttime and all this stuff. I was being tortured horribly in that place, and I think somebody's watching out for me and trying to do something. I really do. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good night and have a good week, and I'll talk to you later.